And we shift our focus now to the crisis in Libya. Our question for our commentators this week: should President Obama have sought approval from Congress before going ahead with military operations in Libya?
Straight talk from the left and from the right.
To his credit, Democrat Congressman Peter DeFazio is calling President Obama on his illegal start for a new American war in Libya. DeFazio has been through this before, calling the war in Iraq illegal. But in that case, the president actually went to the American people. Then there was a public debate over whether we should go or not. He went to the Congress for approval to use force. Congress granted it, and now Iraq is a self-governing, if messy, new democracy in the Middle East. It's worth pointing out that the point of that war was to disarm Saddam Hussein, which we did, capturing 500 tons of yellow cake uranium from Iraq. Side effects were Iran shutting down its nuclear weapons program in the fall of '03, and Libya volunteering to give up its nuclear weapons program. But what's the point here? Where's the public debate? And when is Obama going to talk to Congress about Libya? And what's the end game? How do we know when we're done? And why aren't we targeting crazy Gaddafi directly?
Now, straight talk from the left.
Presidents have the power to act in emergencies. When American students were in danger in Grenada, Ronald Reagan didn't wait for Congress. Removing a drug dictator threatening the Panama Canal, the first President Bush had the power to move without a resolution from Capitol Hill. As the forces of a homicidal dictator closed in on hundreds of thousands of people, after Muammar Gaddafi had vowed no mercy to those who dared challenge him, Barack Obama had the power to save those lives. After lining up European allies, the United Nations and the Arab League, Obama did not have to wait for congressmen to debate and go on TV talk shows. Iraq was not an emergency. Libya was. Under the War Powers Act, Obama now has 60 to 90 days to seek congressional support. We don't know what the Libya situation will look like then, but we know that thousands of people are now alive because Obama acted, people who would have been dead if he'd waited. A president has the power to commit the United States military in an emergency. Of course, he'd better be right.